Okay, I need help. I tried to talk to my landlord about rent yesterday, and I completely froze. I knew the words in my head, but nothing came out right.
You're not alone. Most English learners know grammar rules perfectly, but when real money conversations happen, the brain just stops. Before we start, if this helps your English, like and subscribe so more people can learn together.
Exactly. So today we're fixing that.
Today, we're fixing that. We're going to go through real, everyday money conversations, the kind that actually happen, and you're going to practice them out loud. By the end of this, you'll have the exact phrases you need.
Let's do it.
Here's something interesting. Talking about money in English is different from other conversations. Why? Because the stakes feel higher. And when stakes are high, we get nervous. And when we're nervous, we forget everything.
That is so true. Even in my own language, money conversations are awkward.
Exactly. So today, we're going to make these conversations feel normal. We'll go through 5 real scenarios, and after each one, I want you, yes, you watching at home, to repeat the key phrases out loud, okay?
Shadowing practice?
Yes, let's start with the most common one. Scenario 1, you need to talk to your landlord about rent. Maybe it went up. Maybe you're late. Maybe you want to negotiate. Here's how it sounds. Hi, just wanted to remind you, rent is due on the 1st.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. I'm going to be a few days late this month. Is that okay?
Of course, just let me know when you can pay.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your understanding.
Now, pause here. Repeat after me.
I'm going to be a few days late.
Is that okay? I really appreciate your understanding.
That last phrase, I appreciate your understanding, that's so useful.
It's polite, it's natural, and it works in almost any situation where someone does you a favor. Remember it. Now, what if the rent goes up and you want to push back? Here's how.
Hi, I got the notice about the rent increase. I wanted to talk to you about it.
Sure, what's on your mind?
I've been a good tenant for 2 years. I always pay on time. Is there any flexibility on the new amount?
That's a fair point. Let me think about it.
Now pause. Repeat after me. I've been a good tenant for 2 years. Is there any flexibility?
Is there any flexibility? That's so much more polite than just saying, can you lower it?
Exactly. Same meaning, but it sounds professional. It shows respect, and people respond much better to it. Scenario 2. You're at the bank. This one makes a lot of people nervous because it's formal, it's important, and you really can't get it wrong.
Okay, I'm already nervous.
That's exactly why we're practicing now, so you're not nervous when it's real. Let's go. Good morning. How can I help you today?
Hi, good morning. I'd like to open a savings account, please.
Of course. Do you have an ID with you?
Yes, here's my passport.
Perfect. And will this be an individual account or a joint account?
Individual, please. Just for me.
Great. I'll just need a few minutes to get this set up for you.
No problem. Thank you.
Repeat after me for these key phrases.
I'd like to open a savings account, please. Will this be an individual or joint account?
Just for me.
These feel very official.
That's the point. At a bank, formal language shows you're confident, even if you're not feeling confident inside. The language does the work for you. Now, what if you spot a problem with your account? Here's how you handle it.
Excuse me, I think there might be an error on my statement.
Oh, what seems to be the issue?
I was charged twice for the same transaction. Can you take a look?
Of course. Let me pull up your account.
Thank you. I'd also like a printed copy of my statement if possible.
Absolutely. Give me just a moment.
Repeat after me.
I think there might be an error.
Can you take a look?
I'd also like a printed copy, if possible.
I think there might be an error that's softer than there is an error.
Right. It gives the other person room to fix the mistake without feeling attacked. That's how you get better results in English. Be assertive, but polite. If this is helping you, hit subscribe. We break down real English and real-world concepts every week in short, simple conversations. Now, back to it. Scenario 3. This is the one people avoid the most. Talking about salary. Whether you want a raise or you're negotiating a new job, this conversation can feel terrifying.
I have never asked for a raise in English. I don't even know where to start.
Let's start here. So, how are things going for you on the team?
Really well, thank you. I've really enjoyed the projects this quarter.
Glad to hear it. Is there anything you wanted to discuss?
Actually, yes, I wanted to talk about my compensation. I've taken on a lot of new responsibilities this year, and I'd love to discuss whether there's room for a salary review.
That's fair. What number did you have in mind?
Based on my research and the work I've been doing, I was thinking something in the range of amount. Does that feel reasonable?
Repeat after me. I'd love to discuss whether there's room for a salary review. Based on my research and the work I've been doing, does that feel reasonable?
Does that feel reasonable? I love that. It's confident but not aggressive.
That's exactly the tone you want. You're not demanding, you're inviting a conversation. And that makes it very hard for the other person to say no without a real reason. Scenario 4. Shopping. This one is more relaxed, but there are still phrases that most learners don't know.
Like what?
Like how to ask if something is on sale, or how to compare prices, or how to politely say something is too expensive. Let's practice. Hi, can I help you find anything?
Yes, please. I'm looking for a gift. Maybe around $50?
Sure, we have some great options. Is this for someone special?
It's for my friend's birthday.
How about this? It's one of our best sellers.
It's a little over my budget. Do you have anything similar, but a bit more affordable?
Of course. Let me show you something. Now pause. Repeat after me. I'm looking for something around $50. It's a little over my budget. Do you have anything more affordable?
A little over my budget sounds so much better than too expensive.
It does. And importantly, it keeps the conversation going. If you say too expensive, the conversation might end. If you say over my budget, the assistant will try to help you find something that works. Scenario 5. Splitting bills with a roommate. This one is very common, and it can get awkward fast if you don't have the right words.
Oh, I know this feeling.
Here's how to handle it smoothly.
Hey, I just paid the electricity bill. Your share is $42.
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot. Can I send it to you tonight?
Yeah, no problem. And I think we should set up a shared account for bills. It would make things easier.
That's actually a great idea. How would that work?
We each transfer a fixed amount every month, and all of the bills come out of that account automatically.
I'm in. Let's do it. Repeat after me. Your share is $42. Can I send it to you tonight? We should set up a shared account. I'm in.
I'm in. So casual, but so useful.
2 words that mean yes, I agree, let's do this. You'll use it all the time. Let's do a quick review. I'll say the phrase, you repeat it. Ready?
Ready.
I appreciate your understanding. Is there any flexibility? I'd like to open a savings account. I think there might be an error. I'd love to discuss whether there's room for a salary review. It's a little over my budget. Your share is $42. I'm in.
These all feel so natural now, after hearing them in context.
That's the key. You don't learn language from a list, you learn it from conversations, because your brain needs to know when to use the phrase, not just what it means.
So, what's the biggest takeaway from today?
Don't memorize words, memorize moments. Practice real situations, because that's what your brain will remember when it actually counts.
I love that. And honestly, I feel so much more confident now.
That's the goal, every single time.
If this helped you, let us know in the comments below. Tell us, which scenario was most useful for you? Was it the bank, the landlord, the salary conversation?
And if you want more conversations like this, subscribe. We'll keep them coming. See you in the next one.
See you next time!